I thought it would be easy for all receivers to get receiving yards. I mean, the running backs to get receiving yards because you know the coach, with the QB just dumps it down all the time. Like if it's a 2-minute drill, that should be easy because they're the first persons the quarterback look at. Run all the receivers down the field and just dump it all to them.
Thanks.
My bad. Setting up the music. You streaming this morning too?
Yeah, I'm alive already.
Okay.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Here we go.
Another team with this one wide receiver set.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards on the gain. A great start.
What up, Jameer? What up, Jonas?
So much for staying ahead of the chains with a 3 or 4 yard gain on first down. They move the chains with a nice little run.
Yeah, they're making the chain gang hustle a little bit to try and keep up, aren't they? Because a lot of the first series of games are scripted.
Punch it out. I was ready for the peanut punch.
Find some holes in the defense. Sometimes you attack with some big time runs too.
What upset do I see happening today? I see the first upset of the day. I got the Steelers. Black Air Force. They brought out Black Air Force Ones. They got to win. That's simple.
7 yards there and a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did. And
Mr. Trubisky, Heisman. Mr. Trubisky, comeback player of the year campaign. They be like, how's that a comeback player? He wasn't hurt. He's coming back from the Bears.
They also got their lead guy running it pretty well too.
And now they will throw it with Burrow.
I just gave him a touchdown, but he ain't got time. Woo.
Can't find a receiver.
Nah,
Bernard, what up? Oh, you would have just threw it right away. He didn't. I guess they ain't talking on the mic.
Dropping him for the sack.
Like the footwork back.
Who's Jacksonville playing today?
Job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. They'll make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So
He's throwing a pick right here, X. It's time.
some screens, maybe some draws, hard count,
Or not.
use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
I played the cutback.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Let me get up and press a little bit then.
They run for it with Mixon.
That's my fault, man.
The first down as they get into the ground at the 36.
They playing Washington? I think I did take Carson Wentz to throw a pick, though.
Very solid fourth down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Antonio, what's good, man?
So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, first and 10.
Hey, if he blocks this running back, I'll play this side. Nope.
He gets this in the
Come here.
hands of Mixon.
Trash.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So nothing doing there, and it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape.
Hey, enjoy the game, Trey. They barely pulled it out. That was in a sweat my butt off.
This was something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either
Whoever this Jones guy is, he's kind of slow.
but they must like the matchups they're getting.
On second down, here's Mixon.
Oh, you ran into me, X. I was making a tackle.
First as he's brought down at the Patriots 28.
They fixed tackling a little bit because you can actually do secure tackle now.
9 yards with it.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Gambling here. I shouldn't have.
We're good. We're good.
Off to Mixon.
If he waits 1 second, he has a touchdown.
That's all they needed
I
to
mean,
keep the
commit.
drive alive. Well, that's how you usually
Jordan was good, man. We good.
He didn't appear to be the
All right, we can cover 3.
but they got it to him and he was was able to get just enough to pick up the first.
And what a great example of where we are right now. Indiana.
Took too long to throw it.
Wasn't the one. That
Woo!
wasn't the one.
I would actually. I think I picked that.
wasn't the one.
I think I would have picked that off, X.
Oh man, I was smashing to swat the ball away.
I think I would have got that pick because I already got my toes down and everything with whoever that was. I'm telling you, the quarterback makes late throws, like late decisions. He holds on to it long.
Yeah.
Everyone gonna be playing the Bengals. That's what most people do.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I know who you are, Trey J.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
He decided to run a hit track.
Kevin, what up, man? Fly Eagle spot today.
Big third down here.
In there on that one.
Yeah, Florida lost yesterday. All that talk. All that talk. No, sir.
Woo!
No,
Give us the
sir.
pick.
Take your three. Take your three.
Give us the pick.
I see so far out of this defense because
Oh man.
their best coverage is on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've
Man.
executed to perfection.
They had the ball for a quarter. Change.
And they got three. I ain't worried about them.
So the first points of the night belong to our home team as they're able to take the opening kickoff and at least get 3 points out.
Yeah, and that helps the crowd, right? It helps people feel good about why they're there watching this game. They move the ball well.
Chat, what's the upset of the day? So what y'all gonna think? It's gonna happen. I said Steelers.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
They finna. It's gonna. I think they got like a 6-point spread, 7 something like that. They gonna muck it up. The game's gonna be ugly. NFL young boy might get his first touchdown.
Goes in the pass now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cut back. They overran it hard, X. You cut back, you got a touchdown.
He'll lose a yard.
Right between the A gap.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This
They're
one will
blitzing.
start the drive.
That user overran like a mofo. Both of them.
You're in 2nd and long yardage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They blitzing heavy.
Yeah, they just mid blitzing.
Now Jones.
You like it?
Henry
You like it? Yeah.
a gain of 8 there on the play.
Cover.
Now it's 3rd and
They did cover 3 seam. They're just showing it every now and then.
They Marshall and Appalachian State are in the Sun Belt, right?
Yep. Same conference in South Alabama. Who's
Almost $3 million yesterday they got paid to go beat those schools.
That's going to be caught. It's
Could you imagine paying a school $1.5 million to come to your town and beat you?
a lot of money.
first catch and a 1st down.
Atlanta over New Orleans.
He did just enough. I mean, just
Marcus Mariota.
the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. Don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Catch that.
Perfect accuracy is what that said, X. Cover 2, I got to die.
Into a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest.
Perfect accuracy is what the game just told me.
You do
Yeah.
so. Send him deep. Try and throw some
With an accurate quarterback.
and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones.
Got.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes.
The rest said
remaining,
cut it out.
3-0.
I'm just reading what the comments say. Hey, I'm sorry.
There, a 1st down.
The game was fun.
They'll stick with the passing game. As
Oh, X, I need that block.
I sold you. I sold you right there.
I need that block for half a second because I had a guy wide open.
players combined for their team's 1st sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up.
I won't miss another one.
Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
I'm just gonna
Under pressure. Oh, this is fun. Now I'm out of field goal range. Stupid. Oh, under pressure.
Making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw.
dot.
Why is he falling down on that?
Because he had to reach out to go get that football, so he stumbles.
They got Mac Jones. I heard that inaccurate. What's up?
But they allow the conversion. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Had to make up for the first run. Let's go.
Ty Montgomery, 15 yards. And the Patriots.
A field goal away from never returning to Austin. Nah, all the way back. I got friends and family there. What you talking about?
From the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in.
It was fun.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it Mary.
John, it was a big advantage for y'all. That 11 o'clock kickoff, Bama never plays well against an 11 o'clock kickoff, no matter who the opponent is. They don't wake up until the second half in 11 o'clock kickoffs. I don't know why. I don't know if Saban just can't get his guys prepared on 11 o'clock kickoffs, but those guys, that hurt us.
Guys put 6 on the board.
Just penalties, turnovers.
Fields it right around the goal line. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken.
You heard the Gators choke?
15. Here we go. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a
They're
minute to
running
go
this
in the
screen.
half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Minnesota over Green Bay. Is that? I don't know if that's considered upset because a lot of people are picking that
Possess the ball for a little while.
due to the fact that Aaron Rodgers is not going to have a lot of his receivers. I did take Randall Cobb, I think, plus 3 receptions today, which is kind of, I think that might have been a given.
The 24. Burrow. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long.
You worry about the Giants beating the Titans? Trey?
12 yards needed to gain a first down. Boyd's the target, and he has it.
Wow.
Oh, I thought he fumbled.
Pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
On third down, you'll give them
Colts
that.
getting the win today.
Make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down. And
What up, Mark? AR-12.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow.
Woo! Big time, X. Because you got tripped up.
It's a sack, and
This is a stupid freaking play call. And then he ran to the blitz like a dummy.
there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown. Patriots.
And we get ball at the half.
We were wondering what
I probably should check weather report.
to disrupt Patrick
I got Najee Harris taking 4 receptions. They dump it down to him. And I got Debo Samuels with 12 fantasy points.
to do is let him get
Because Kittle's probably going to be out.
where he can set his feet.
Pressure gets to him again.
Allen, I wish I knew that probably a couple hours ago.
Backwards, it's third and very long.
But y'all should check out y'all should check out Underdog if y'all haven't. If y'all at my Discord, we be posting the links to we post our lines in there and see what y'all. They 4th and 39. They going for it and getting ready to quit. Wow,
It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
it's gonna be raining hard in Nashville. Yikes.
Well, it's gutsy to go for it in the red zone. The problem there is they were in their own red zone. Why in the world did they do that?
Let me go back and make another lineup then where I take the under.
They needed to go a big way.
Let me text my dad.
He takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let him know.
Alvin Kamara taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
My bad.
Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Y'all gonna make me do another lineup, chat. You should hit for at least $400 or $500 a day. How much you playing? I play $5 lineups. That means you playing with $100 lineups. Jeez. That's how much X be playing for.
Here comes a return from the
Right, X?
into the end zone. And he returns this
Yeah, when I play, I'm trying to win.
You be playing $100 lineups for real?
I be playing sometimes 25, 30.
Yeah, I feel you.
The Chiefs offense about set
If I win, I want to win something big.
Well, when I make my $5 lineups and I win, I win. Oh, okay.
You good? I'm gonna play.
What are we doing here? What a juke! Oh, you play 20 to 25. I play 5 to win 100 and be happy.
Yeah. Then you go back to that stupid play action. Oh man.
2,500 in that UFC parlay. Nice. Nice. I thought he got away from both of us.
I'm running there.
That play action coming back. Can't do nothing. That's some BS. I'm in front of them from the get-go, and they make me slow down for some reason.
Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball. Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver,
And he's going to go back to that play action at some point and blow it up. Watch.
get it out to him. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
Right there.
It's coming and down he goes. David Onyemata in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Not in there killing me.
This offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given
I need to
him
order some
6
food now.
sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Oh, it was a record crowd. John said it was a record crowd. Over 105,000 people yesterday.
And we beat all of them in there. Because that was crazy.
They're just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Pick time. Yes, sir.
Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
I do this.
Badger, Tyron Matthews.
Hold on, my dad called.
The Saints are going to
Yeah.
get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw again on second down. Winston. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
On third down, Winston. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
2nd and 10. Mahomes. Marcus Davenport able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there.
All right, I'm back. My bad. My bad. My dad was talking about the Bama game when I called.
following the interception, Winston.
Why Winston can't make a throw, X?
Incomplete.
What up, Nick?
I love it. I love it when you ask a question and answer it in the same question. It's just makes my life easy.
So my dad makes a great point, which I've also said about the Alabama-Texas game. People forget Steve Sarkisian was his offensive coordinator, and he schemed up every day in practice against Nick Saban for 2.5 years.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely knew that offense and that defense very, very well.
He knew how to attack that defense, and he kept it.
Yeah.
So
And then when his quarterback goes down, is the only thing that really hurt him.
the backup knew what to do too, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, the backup played well, and then the backup gets hurt.
Jameis. How does Madden think this is accurate? NFL quarterbacks can't throw a football because of blitzes at their face 5 yards away. How does Madden consider that accurate?
But it said they got wide receivers that are fast. They just couldn't get open.
Who, Bama?
Yeah.
Oh, our speed guy, Ty Harrell, 4'2", he's out with a foot injury. That's why. When he comes back, the offense is going to open up. This is the first time in a long time we haven't had a guy that can go over the top. Burton is an underneath possession receiver. Burton's going to play a lot better once we get Ty Harrell healthy. Because that's 4'2", 40 speed.
Oh, yeah, they definitely changed the playbook once the backup quarterback got hurt. But he still ran the ball a couple times.
Are they running fake spike?
Oh, yeah, I think Bryce Young, he made a statement with that drive. I wouldn't say he was pedestrian for 3 quarters, but I just...
Nobody was open for 3 quarters. That's the thing.
You have to understand, like, there's just so many factors in that game. Like,
and, of course, it's Travis Kelce to pick this up. You bet your coworker $100 that the Seahawks beat Denver on Monday. Will, why are you making a donation? Kevin, what up?
We hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. So possession still theirs, but now
Goal line on 3rd and 10, X. And we don't have Tyrann Mathieu on the tight end, which is what I wanted.
now Mahomes.
That's so annoying not being Tyrann.
I got caught. I was trying to run to it to help.
You good? Yes, Terrell Madden.
The passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
You gonna play inside on this if he throws it? Never mind. Yeah. I can play outside and pick it off.
Mahomes now to throw.
Huh? No look 40-yarders?
Far out in front.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes.
I'm bumping the tight end the whole way down the field.
I don't know what these guys doing. If they would let Jameis throw the ball. There we go. Rage quit Sunday, right? They getting ready. Hey, they getting ready to go tailgate. That's what it is. They tailgate. They got to quit and get out of here. What up, Jimmy? Yeah, Bryce was definitely calm. I mean, I knew he was calm the whole time. You should
spinning.
Like, it was funny though. I was in the crowd and all these Texas fans around me like jumping up and down. And these people were, like, we're sitting there talking to them the whole game, and I explained to them. I was like, I literally said good game. It was a minute and 30. I said good game.
Jets.
I said good game. I said we were finna drive down the field. I said we're gonna drive down the field. It's just a matter if our field goal kicker is gonna make it. We go to the Rose Bowl? What? JT? Okay. South Alabama versus UCLA next week. We 2-0. If we beat UCLA at UCLA, that'd be crazy.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Tonight, we've got a good AFC matchup on tap between the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
X Factor Rager. SEC champs. Jimmy, you got a long season, bruh. You won't even hear me claim that ever with Bama. You gotta let the season play out, dog. Didn't we have the Jets last time we played the Ravens?
I don't remember. What I don't like is that it's putting my corner on the running back and my safety on the wide receiver. I know it's a tight end, but
on 2nd and 7, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrew.
we going zone against these guys.
I don't know if you can go zone with Lamar.
Yeah, it's not the same, Madden.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall.
You can play us all season. You probably play us in the SEC championship.
So far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back.
Nobody's beating Georgia. Okay.
That's the one game Anthony Richardson looks like a Heisman candidate again. That'd be crazy. It's hard to predict, man. Plain and simple as that. Man, that was so obvious. What game mode is this? This is squads.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception. Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even
you can do 2v2 or 3v3 squads on here. Under Superstar KO. Or you can do it at Mutt squads. You're blocking.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
No way, man. Come on, game. Give me Joe Flacco. X, that's a dot. I don't care. Why is that ball so badly thrown? We don't practice that or something in the NFL? Press coverage on the outside against a big receiver. Don't do that again. Do it again, you in trouble. Early breakup. Why is that ball underthrown now? You're blocking.
Yep.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to let it go again. He's got him in, complete. And all the way in.
He left him for some reason.
New York. CJ Uzama, 50 yards.
He left him to play the underneath guy thinking I'm going to throw a crosser. In the in route at the sticks.
So much for a little 5-yard pass play to your tight end.
Unless Kentucky magically beats him. And you got what? Kentucky ranked, Tennessee ranked. It's gonna be tough, man. SEC is always a dogfight every week. Can't believe Lamar wants more money.
Man, he's gonna get more money.
Yeah, blame Deshaun Watson, man. Blame the Browns. The Browns paying Deshaun Watson all that money for no reason. Deshaun Watson hadn't played in a whole year, has allegations, and is the highest paid quarterback in football. How does that look in the NFL? Well, Lamar Jackson keeps a clean record, wins an MVP, and you don't pay him what he's worth. Russell Wilson, 33 years old, getting paid that money. But you...
These guys have no clue what they're doing right now.
They have failed Lamar Jackson in Baltimore to get. They have not got that man any weapons besides Mark Andrews. They can't get him a receiver, and they want him to turn water into wine.
Oh, facts here. They should have been had this deal done.
They're talking about he needs an agent. That man know his worth. That's the throw he takes, and he gets it completed. Wow. Out of the 4 people, he had 4 people underneath for a first down. He chose that one. There we go, X. Let me get back in my bag. I got juice. I got sauce. I got sauce. That ain't sauce. Why does Dobbins remind you of another number 27 for the Ravens? He looks just like Ray Rice out here on the field. If you didn't know any better, that's what you think it was.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Jackson on first down.
He held on to that.
You know what we need to do, don't you, X?
What?
You got to go to it. You got to go to it. Know what I'm talking about. You got to try. You don't try. You never tried until I say it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Barrio is going to bring this out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down.
I thought I fumbled.
Yards shy of the 30.
Yeah, I mean, if the Ravens want to get rid of him, Brandon, that's a stupid decision.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out.
That's on me. I ran the route. I mean, I ran the other way of all my receivers.
It's a hungry group, and they want to keep
I mean, they're just running a linebacker 0 blitz. I can set that up and cook it.
place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight.
I'm leaving you in the block.
Down, throwing it away, that was his only option.
He underthrew this bad boy, and I can't. It wouldn't let me go to the ball. I hate it, X. I just had to watch him do. I just had to watch him go get the ball, and I couldn't go get it. I couldn't use her. Let me use her there, game.
Perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big time play by you or an overthrow by the
Running back dump down.
much better opportunity.
There we go.
He should have.
That's on me on that bad throw. I got to find a play in this playbook I like. Where's the other user?
He was on 7 for a while.
Right, I don't think he was. Yeah, he's on him now.
Yep, still on it.
He gonna try me. Oh, that was almost a big.
He's freaking intentional grounding. He's
Nope.
in the pocket.
And there's nobody over there on that side of the field.
My
What's up, the guy?
goodness.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your
Never left the pocket, man.
got you the football, gave you
Never left the.
Straight back and threw it away.
Yeah, Coach Freeman having it rough now.
Great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Jackson.
Oh, I thought you took him, X. That's the only reason I left. Dang it! I thought you took him, so I went and helped out on the guy over the top.
I will. I will. Yeah, I went to help over the top. My fault. I should have took him as soon as he crossed my face. It's been a while. I gave it 2 touchdowns in the first half.
You're getting a pick.
On 1st and 10, it's
Yeah,
Dobbins.
definitely not running on me.
Goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. So after the loss,
Sauce Gardner pick if he throws it this way. We need one.
2nd down and 11. Another run here with Dobbins.
No, sir.
Y'all-
Definitely not running on me.
You happy to take a field goal? Be happy.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc.
All right.
Because they end up taking their
Pick
attention
time.
to the
Call your
blitz,
shot.
freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Hopefully so.
Too late now. I done pushed the Kobe button. We'll
Oh.
have a choice.
All right.
Stop this 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun.
Pick it. Ooh.
Out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Good. Way to hold him, X. It's a bad pick.
Tucker's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7.
I'm running plays I don't need to be running. It's tough because I don't know where Marlon Humphrey's at. I have to watch where Marlon Humphrey's at and run away from him. Like the offense. Because sometimes he lines up in the slot, sometimes he doesn't.
Let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2000,
So it's all about me trying to find Marlon Humphrey and going away from him.
termed his defense the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Cover 2?
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big
Barrios.
take control.
Let's go.
Others, they're going to look to hit a couple
Let's
short
go.
passes, get a little momentum back that way.
Okay.
Defense,
Okay.
that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about
Same play and I'm putting you on a blitz.
Watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their
Now I'm putting you in for blocking.
maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
They'll air this
Give me that.
one deep for Davis. And this ball incomplete.
Oh, Chad, I draw it up perfectly, man. It's just the Jets. I draw it up perfectly. It's Marcus Peters. Good defense.
Pressure in his face, it just shows how
How we suggest a team? It's just we do a random wheel spin.
sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Second down
Huh?
play there, but it's incomplete.
Yo,
It would not let me catch it.
bruh, get me off of this game.
Free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson being chased out left.
I have nothing, man. The game is hoeing us, X. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know how that's not a completion. I don't know what else I gotta do.
I don't know either. I don't know what else.
I don't know what I gotta do. Just because we're the Jets, we can't make a routine corner route wide open.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Appreciate that, Tris. I don't know how he missed it. The ball, like, where'd the ball go? It just wouldn't let him catch it. It's like, oh, you're a 70 overall. You can't catch.
The Baltimore offense at the line.
I don't know where that ball went, X. That's what makes me mad.
Last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip
I don't
shot
know what
field
else.
goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense
Why is he jogging?
It's a balancing act.
Number 3, he just jogged. He can't run and get into a full sprint and go get the guy.
You take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
right back to Dobbins on 1st. He'll be
Go.
brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great.
Dobbins hit and he fumbles. And it's scooped up.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. What a strip, Hollywood. Come on.
Let's go, man.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming
Loser strip.
there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line.
You ain't getting this outside. I know that's where you want to go. I love the way they just all of a sudden run slow and take bad angles. It's like, nope, get to that sideline.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
Keep doing. Hey, keep running into the this engage right there. We're gonna punch. You about to see a peanut punch, chat.
Don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you.
Oh!
Jackson's throw into the
Won't let me tackle him.
on the move past the 40.
Like,
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
come on.
Stop it with just over 40
That's ratings. That's all that is ratings.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I went for the strip since it was Lamar.
Shy of the marker, 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good block.
Block.
How the hell we got 6 and they only got 5 on the line? Who is not getting there?
Touchdown.
Makes no sense.
Jackson, an 18-yard touchdown.
Oh, that's got to be UX. Okay, that's why. I just watched it back.
The lead here.
So the linebacker that's on the edge, he gets blocked by your wide receiver. So that leaves you one-on-one with the quarterback to make the play.
Got it.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
We're getting points before this half. We got 3 timeouts.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just
Never mind.
they trust
This quarterback play is just awful. They ran cover 1.
The tight end, C.J. Uzama, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Let me get it X. I'm going to run back.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground.
Good angle. Thought I could beat him to the sideline, but he ain't got speed.
And it'll bring up a 3rd down. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Wilson.
And I can't go make the tackle. I just got to run right by him. I hate that. I did not want to give up points before the half, but that sucks so badly. I should have back shouldered it.
Big mistake there late
I could
Ball
probably.
back.
in this first half.
What you say?
We get ball back. We get ball at halftime.
I got to back shoulder that,
to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit.
which is something I got to try. I'm scared to do.
The analytics coach in his head a little bit. Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points. While the old
I
school
mean, he's
coach
playing over the top.
Yeah, I got to back shoulder that.
let's get out of here.
Now we can
Shoulder him,
see
put a curl route on.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We
Curl route wouldn't have helped because it's only 10 yards and I need a lot more.
alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. The Jets
I just want my quarterback to make the normal throws that I need.
as we get back under
We got Barrios. We're gonna take it out.
Barrios now from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Also, they're picking their defense before us, so let's just go ahead and run the ball real quick.
Now to start their
Switch
next
this up.
drive. But Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game.
I got it, X. Be the fullback on for me.
Quarter, the opposition
I'm running left.
take the lead now. We'll see if these guys can get a score there.
Good block.
Gain that lead.
I didn't know you were getting it or not.
That type of a response
If I'd have known you would have got that.
Him.
Yeah, if I'd have known you would have got a piece of him, I would have got a. I would have got out further. I could have got more yards. What a move, X! Hey, oh! Get sticky, X! Okay! Love the offensive pass interference.
Yes, sir. Bumpy.
So often, if you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure is good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to
X out here getting sticky.
to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
What a cut up. There we go, X. Give me some hard fall yards.
Down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still.
What up, Corey? Yeah, we had a good trip. What up, all y'all in the chat? My bad. I'm locked in, so I'm not paying attention.
First down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
I was gonna say, just go ahead and cut that up, X. We can get a first down.
Yeah, I didn't know the wide receiver was going to flake so bad.
It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality,
You're blocking.
firing out and hitting
Yep.
people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
On 3rd and 1, Wilson.
He got grabbed. That's on me.
Throw incomplete.
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggling to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. So that every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
I got it with Uzama.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Let's go.
Safety just playing way too deep. He's
Yep.
10 yards deep in the end zone.
Catches 2 touchdowns here so far.
See, that's the part of this game like that just doesn't make sense. No NFL team is lining their safety up on the back of the end zone. Especially on 4th and 1. What y'all doing?
And that will put them on top here in the
They ran the same play. I ran the same play. It's funny as I saw that the first play and I didn't throw it, but luckily for me as a streamer, my stream replays for me and I can watch it back a play. And I was like, oh, he's open. And I just went back to the same play.
Duvernay now gonna bring it out.
No way I fell down. I thought he was gone.
Stopped right around where he would have been.
All right, chat, we about to get a stop. They've been trolling us. How do we have the lead and we don't have the momentum? How do they still have the momentum?
Because we in Baltimore.
Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
That's how this
And
works.
they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
CJ Mosley, roll tide. I got to do what I got to do. What up, Rome?
Zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently.
He's going to get on the outside. I got to get Joyner.
Scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Yep, Carter went too far.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. And he's taken
X, if you want to, man, send that heater, run cover 2. And so we ain't ran cover 2 man yet, and we ain't see if he's good with it or not.
on 1st down with Jackson.
What is this game?
It's Lamar
I got
getting
him.
hawked down.
The fact that he
It's
did,
Lamar getting hawked down.
it's the fact that I didn't get a fumble out of that when I hit him low and you hit him high.
The sack made by multiple defenders. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Jackson.
Woo, thank you, because X, I took the guy on the outside. I was expecting you to take my guy on the inside like that again.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and
All right, I'll play inside.
If the running back doesn't go out, yeah. He knows he had him open. He's going to try to throw the end route again. Be ready.
blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
Good pick. Let's go, X. Let's go, man. And they still got momentum, chat. What do we got to do to get momentum?
Looking to throw the football, and I would imagine as a
Like
defender,
one more positive play, 1 or 2 more positive plays.
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense
No tap.
every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the 1st down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations.
Got to cut back. Got to cut back.
Start focusing on your coverage assignment.
Nah, he had 2 people on the inside too.
You break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
stopped in his tracks and
What blitz is he running?
That was just cover 1 press.
Queen.
When I run play action, he brings the the user down, so we're good.
This is my favorite play right here.
Play action. Now Wilson. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the
Offensive pass interference. I hate it.
No, it's gonna be on him.
Yes, let's go.
Told
Woo!
you. They don't call offensive pass interference here.
Let's go.
It's
I slowed down. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna line this one up.
Just slow down, let him bump into you. Easy.
Yes, sir.
It'll be first and goal when we come back.
Easy.
I just slowed down and walked it in. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
The NFL.
That's what you call big time tight end. How tall is my tight end? He's got to be at least 6'5". Way to pick up that block, X.
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get it since you used the play action, but
That's the only reason.
looping.
That's the only way in there.
First and goal.
Yeah, he was looping.
How you doing, Nidra? How you doing today? That's the only reason I was able to get in there because of that. Touchdown. Let's go.
So,
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. Zach Wilson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Jets will add to their fourth quarter lead. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a one-point game. And if you can't
That's the throw inside. Man. Man.
oh, you're right. Momentum definitely.
What?
that ball was 8 yards in.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
That is hilarious.
This take it in at the
this
goal
out.
line. Oh, good
Wow.
set up here. He's at the 40, the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is why people squib kick.
Yep. No, you don't take the field goal there. You go for two. You go for
You
two
go
and
for two, make it a 2 possession game.
you go up 9 instead of going up 8. The meaning they can't just get a 2-point conversion and tie the game. They got all the momentum again because Madden says they could only get momentum.
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far. 27 apiece.
Their offense is stagnant too.
Away.
That sucked.
Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
I wish I had a counter handoff out of shotgun.
Hey, when you kick off, do you call kickoff right or kickoff left?
Kick off left. That's where I'm kicking
No,
it.
kick off right down the middle. Because
Okay.
then if we
Let me
do
get this. Get the
kickoff
fullback.
left,
Get the fullback.
then we all run that way.
What are we in? Goal line? That was not. Okay, let me do my own thing. That is terrible.
textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no game.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Throwing on second down. Wilson.
The catch, X. I thought you were willing it all the way up the sideline.
No, you had that route going back over there.
10 yards is the
I did.
good enough for
So I didn't want to take him over there, so I brought him back in the middle.
There's Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis.
Why is he faster than me? Like I'm ahead of him, and then all of a sudden I slow down.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm. He likes to force it downfield, but the
I got plays. Let me chill out.
there wasn't
Let me just do some couple of watch rails and stuff. They can't cover watch rails. There's just no way. It's not physically possible, right? Madden trolling if they can.
The 35. Now Wilson.
Oh my god!
If our quarterback can throw one good ball, X, we'd be all right.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first,
I'm just begging them to throw one good ball.
but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Again, Wilson.
Fam, what is this? This ain't even Madden.
Defensively, mission accomplished. And now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding
What am I playing, X?
I have no clue what just happened.
Our quarterback can't make routine throws ever. How is he an NFL quarterback? And that didn't get out of bounds either. That sucks.
You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
That's all right. He helped us out.
How do we not be able to get a pass completion? I'd rather have Flacco if that's the case.
How many games we played? This our third one?
Fourth.
Yikes. This our fourth one?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's fourth. Yeah, let me get one-on-one with Sauce. Turn around 58 and hit him. What are we doing? Lead blocking for him. Way to lead block for him, 58. He just literally turned around and got his own teammate out the way because he did that. Chewing clock running goal line, or are you just chewing a 2-minute warning?
Oh, he's chewing clock.
They got Justin Tucker. That's funny. This is really nasty behavior.
The first down carry for Davis. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And here's Davis to run again on
Come on.
What is this nonsense, man?
Come on. It's them helping us out is what it is. It's them helping us out.
Last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely.
No, it's not the meta. They just want to run the clock out, I guess.
I feel like QB draws. It's not. It's not. This may be play action. Yeah. Throw the
Yeah.
football.
Or run to the left this time.
Come here. Come here, homie.
Don't throw him forward, gang.
Oh, please go for this.
First of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo sack.
Timeout X? You can't use another one, can you? Crap. I don't like this. Oh, it's the draw. And he got outside. Dang it!
No. I played that perfect. I had the perfect play call for that.
That's why I said timeout. I didn't like it.
That's why I knew it was coming. That's why I called the cover 3 to put that linebacker there.
All they can do is shake this. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Just send the heat. Send the heat, man.
No, when I sent the heat last time, that's what they got, that free run.
Damn it.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no
That
gain on
sucks.
the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll.
We know it's coming. That's crazy.
I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
GG's chat. That's our damn 34-game win streak.
So a huge play has him in field goal.
That's our 34-game win streak down the drain.
I don't think you can ice Justin.
You can't. It's over with. GG's.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers.
You can. That's crazy. He ain't gonna miss it. GG's, y'all.
2 for 2 tonight. This will be for
It took the Jets to get us a L.
knocks it to the goal post.
All right, go ahead and spin the wheel.
Celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And you know, in an era of cost cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid play like this? The answer's pretty evident to me.
K, if it's 1K,
Lincoln
we'll be fine.
Field where 70,000 are
Nope,
rocking and
they didn't give us the
rolling
same guys.
in
That sucks.
Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Yep, Matthew. Lucky. That's what everybody says. Yep, lucky.
Quickly to the air is Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Wilson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
I'm trying to get in front of you.
They will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the line.
No worries. I told my child I gotta make up for last night. We about to have 4 or 5 picks here and make these dudes quit.
Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away.
That was the biggest crowd they ever had.
How will they attack on offense?
Yep.
Cut in, cut in, cut in. Good run. Good run. Let's go, X. No, I ain't gonna say cut in no more. You make your moves.
Miles Sanders, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Loudon Brown Denny. Don't say that now. Wouldn't say all that.
So we will start here at the 25.
Texas surround system sucks, by the way, also. You can barely hear the announcer. You can barely hear the music. You would think a top 5 known program in college football would have better all-around experience while you're there. It was terrible, like from the audio standpoint.
Onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now remember the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown. So now time to
It's like they didn't prepare to be ready to prepare for the SEC. Like, they might come to the SEC and might have one of the worst audio systems. Like, presentations. It's just bad
throwing again on 2nd
to me with their presentations and stuff.
Oh, it was horrible. It was horrible.
It felt like a high school game. It's a big high school game. I feel like there's footballs. I bet there was a high school, in Texas somewhere that had better surround systems and all that than that what they had there.
Now Wilson. That's caught left side by Judy. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
What up, Hood Rich?
39 now. They'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's running drags and zigs now.
Wilson will throw again.
Ain't got time to make that throw. Would have been a pick.
As he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
The crowd was loud though, Matthew.
Not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he will find his man Sutton.
I just ain't got no speed, makeup speed. That's on me.
Before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
Yeah, I'm giving you help underneath.
Yeah, I was just standing still to see where he was gonna make his move. He just kept going, and Maddox didn't have any makeup speed. I'm gonna have to play on Slave Hook. He got speed.
On 1st down, Wilson.
Ooh, Bradbury.
Man, and again it's Sutton. And they're going to get this down.
X hit him with his own one time. Yeah, we there.
This is Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard on the
Oh, Matthew, and also at the stadium, the walking up the steps are narrow, so you have to wait on people to come down to go up and vice versa. Like, it should not be that bad that 2 people can't walk on the steps.
Wilson. it to Judy. And able to get this down inside the 15.
They need to remodel it.
14 before he's
I will say that they need to add. They need to do some add-ons if you're gonna join the SEC.
right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Swat out, baby. Use your head. What's up? What up, True?
Close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And quick
Tackle.
that's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he
Yeah, Corey, it was not good to me.
the heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3.
10 yards deep in the end zone.
Touchdown Broncos. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Broncos are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point.
Knew it was coming.
This is good. And we are tied at 7.
One more step, I pick it.
So all
I
even
can
at
do
7
tight end.
now as they kick it away.
All the speed on this team, that's who it is.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end.
No, they wouldn't let me get the big man to run.
Get off of me.
If you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now,
This is annoying.
they just had their touchdown answered by a drive.
If I would have had to, if they would have let me get to the O lineman to block, I would have got that guy just sitting there freezing.
Do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
It's Jalen.
Good
Go
move.
ahead.
Good move, good move.
That'll lead to a 2nd down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for.
Oh, Jalen, get back in the huddle, sir.
His own number on plays
Know
like
where he's
that.
going.
And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
On 2nd and inches, Hurts.
Wow, he picked it off.
This time for Smith, and it's
Sertan had that covered really well. That's on me.
Sertan. There they will find
Oh, do I just throw to the tight end there, bud? I don't even know if I throw to the tight end there. Everybody's locked up. That's tough.
in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe
Let's go. Way to get it back.
For Hamlin, but this is intercepted.
I knew that was coming.
I can't.
Just past the 35.
That was a good man to man. I just can't believe that they got the Eagles receivers not winning one-on-ones out here. Also, that's PS2 over there. I know better.
There's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team.
Oh my gosh, Smitty, you see that blocking? Smitty got this dude all out of bounds over here blocking.
This down to around the 47-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1.
Wait, I didn't even get a chance to pick a play. What? That's terrible.
Side, and that's complete to Watkins.
I didn't get a chance to pick the play. It picked it for me, I guess, when I was hitting next.
Not
That's man-to-man, Overstorm Brave.
That's going to go as a loss of
I should have just audible it.
a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw.
No way, Hurts. No way. That's why we want you to go narrow X, because it does that.
Try to check it down to
I don't know why.
I wasn't expecting him to lob it to me.
I held it down.
To get that ball downfield, they had nothing working.
But yeah, when I,
Said no.
They dropped it
yeah, that's why I always tell you to go narrow, because it does that. And it gets picked off, and it's so frustrating.
now on 3rd and long. They'll
Cut up on him.
throw.
Nice.
Sanders has it over the middle. He's got room at the 30.
Oh, I wouldn't click on either. Get off me, little
Ooh,
guy. Get
let's
off
go,
me,
X.
little guy.
Miles Sanders. He's scored on the ground and
Come on, man.
and the Eagles have moved out in
This rookie year, Miles Sanders. What's going on?
for the extra point.
Shoving dudes in the face.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand
All right,
where you
cool.
want to throw
We
the
like it.
football and make sure it's open.
Best play of the game.
We like it.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. He'll buy some time right.
Good pick.
Give me those. Give me those. X playing with his favorite team, don't know how to act.
Low key, that's probably his. Need to be using his team.
I mean, I can play with any team. It don't make no difference to me. I don't care what team I play with. I had to make up for the last game. Got him.
I don't know your icon anymore. That sucks. I gotta keep. I gotta remember. Yeah, I gotta remember
Bring
it.
us triangle. Wrong Sanders, you getting sticky with? Yeah, Dion not in the game no more.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned
They're
from his
blitzing, but then they drop everybody out, and
forcing it.
it messes it up a little bit. I'm gonna run down the field with Kez walking.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's AJ.
Get off, AJ.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
That certainly has to feel
You run a blitz, and then you back all your your DBs up to let me get
sometimes
some room.
the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
Speed. Let's go.
End result there. Nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 short.
Texas Rock killed him. He was in man-to-man with a safety on me.
Second play in a row with a 12.
Yeah, ball was already out.
You had already thrown it.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Put the tight end in motion to the left.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
Got it to the left.
1st and 10.
And he won't go to the left.
Okay, just go block the. Go block.
He'll just he'll
Okay.
just.
That's what I
down
want.
here.
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want.
They run with Sanders off.
Mmm.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts.
Okay.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down, but not before he
Just leave
reaches
Dallas
the
wide open. Cool.
Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeout.
Was he in man there?
Yeah, he left him to go cover somebody else and left him open.
Giving up the
I'm about to
first
say.
down.
He left the man open to go try to cover the like a corner a crossing route. He thought I was gonna throw it to the crossing route.
Hurts. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on
Oh, X, I didn't know which way you were going.
looking for Watkins. And it's
Thought you were sitting down for me again.
Oh, that's on.
Sertan. And he's got daylight. It's a foot
Dang it, bud. That's my fault.
race. The 20.
You sat down to play before, so I'm thinking you just sitting down again.
To the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. So
His
they have
DB
good
played it right there, so I was just gonna go back all the way back to the outside, but then I saw that corner.
We got a new ball game.
And you wonder what the discussion will be.
That's
now.
100% my fault.
I think we were headed towards one. Now it's a different discussion altogether.
We
One
gave a
side
pickup on
optimistic,
offense too.
The other side wondering what could have been.
Now McManus for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. It is fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30.
All right, got to make up here.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And out across midfield down to the 45. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds.
Bro, look, Miles Sanders got moves.
Don't know why.
On first and 10, it's Hurts.
Yo, Jalen. No way. That's on me. Okay, you trolling. Y'all lost now.
Returning now, the ball's loose. There he goes, right side.
I had him on a post route X, and the ball went 20 yards behind the post route.
Yeah,
Cut set.
Short.
Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble. Think you got a chance.
That ball should have been on the left hash mark.
Not only do you give
We'll
up
take stupid plays from him, though.
a touchdown as well.
Shouldn't have to.
To yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit or maybe lost their focus.
How do you game on Facebook? You got to have a capture card and a gaming page. You create a gaming page, Facebook gaming page.
And he'll decide to not bring this
You got to have like an Elgato.
to begin at the 25.
Look on YouTube, how to stream on Facebook. There are like hundreds of videos that show you how to do it.
Field ready to start their next
It's not that difficult.
And within trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get in field goal range.
Come here.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to
I'm
go.
playing the sideline to the left over here.
They go play action with Wilson. And that will get
Love
him
it.
a target and incomplete.
Love
Just
it, man.
happened. We'll take it.
It's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
I'm picking it off with Maddox if he throws the RPO. It's not RPO. Okay.
A lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
All good, top floor.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge
for it.
all of his receivers downfield.
Fourth down. Here's Wilson.
Good pass. Why is he so Sauce Gardner? But I mean, not Sauce Gardner, but that's Gardner Johnson. That's
Bounds just shy
Chauncey Gardner Johnson. There's no way he's that slow.
defensively.
That's a good route.
Bit of a collapse, allowing a fourth
I
down
should have known the zig. He throws zigs in man to man.
yards.
I'm still thinking about last game. I said Sauce Gardner. I'm tripping.
To throw again is Wilson.
You tried me, dog.
And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete.
I need that Bradbury.
Nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second
Oh,
down.
we kicking field goals?
And now a timeout defensively
Ain't no way.
after that first
I would too after I should have got. I almost threw a pick like that.
number one. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here.
It didn't even make him.
3 before half. And I tell
Good
you
kick.
what, he got it from 50.
Good kick.
That had lots of leg behind it, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right?
He got speed. He breaking tackles. Why is he breaking tackles like that?
Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And that'll do it for the end of the second
Let's go. We get ball
quarter.
first.
This is
Put
the
this game away right here, boys.
on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half
I've thrown back-to-back picks.
underway in quarter 3?
It won't let me go forward. I tried to do a user cut. It said, no, you froze, sir.
A net negative there of 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, you had the inside on that. You jumped outside.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on 2nd and 14.
Oh, bud.
Did I miss you?
Did you have time?
I don't know.
My gosh.
Let me see. I'll watch it back on screen.
They both jumped down. They jumped down. I just ran right past.
I threw the ball by the time you got open though.
I just didn't know if you had time to sit down in that pocket.
That's the Jalen. What?
Wow.
It's 4 people. It's 2v2. We are.
That's smart though. I'm gonna take it back inside. Oh no.
It's 4th and 6, man. At the 20-yard line, we play defense. We were 3-1 today. We lost with the Jets. Lamar got a big run on us in the tie game.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Broncos take
Steven, I say YouTube, but there's plenty of people that make build videos. I don't make build videos like that. I mean, I ain't even made a my player yet myself.
Played around with it last night. It's gonna be a difficult year.
It's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He wants zig routes the whole time. I just got to figure out where the zig route's coming from. I tried to get on the tight end, but the tight end stayed to block that time.
First and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
I don't think he gets out there quick enough, X, but I'll do it.
on 3rd down, Wilson.
Oh, bud. Come on, bud. All right, now y'all's turn to punt.
Be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these
Oh, they did punt. Okay.
He certainly looks dialed in right
Okay.
now.
The Broncos send out their punter
I
now.
don't know if I believe it.
He's on to punt for the first time tonight.
Did punt the football. Yikes. Not a very good punt.
Fielded just inside the 20. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. And the Eagles will
All right,
have it
touchdown
taken
drive right
over
here.
first and
Put this
10.
game away. They're not clicking on no more.
Philly offense set to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind
Take
that.
8.
Didn't turn it over.
Overstorm Brave. That's all they running.
Team. Right now,
What's up, Calvin? How you doing today? Appreciate that, love.
you gain an advantage in field position. And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
I can't. So I got to do all that to throw the ball away. Bro, that is so annoying.
50 on the blitz, and he busts through it and drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Safety came down. It ain't even his man.
Order here, they force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely, maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Pick or die. Never mind.
And that's Devontae
Yeah, he ain't clicking on and playing. If he clicks on, that's a pick, but he ain't click on. We did.
conversion.
I'm just glad the ball was there. I thought the ball was badly thrown. Our right tackle Lane Johnson keeps getting thrown down. Lane Johnson of all people. Think about that. Best right tackle in football keeps getting thrown.
It's a pretty strong run there. As he'll take
Also, they gave Jalen a weak arm. That ball is all his passes float.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
X, I don't know what you're doing on me. I'm waiting on you to make 1-2 cuts and go. You doing 3 on me right now.
Safety valve all game, so he
I
went
was
back to
waiting
him
to
when
see
he
what that
started
linebacker did. He went to the right. I was going left.
connect, so the play results in no gain.
Probably could have just ran straight up the field.
That's what the pass was going. Yeah.
Second and 10. Now back to throw. He'll let this thing go for Sanders.
Probably could have just ran straight up the field.
Yeah. That's what I'm wondering.
He waiting for me to cut. Just go up the field, X. Away from the safety.
Miles Sanders got all our touchdowns, I think. I think he got 3. I don't know who got the other one.
We got the Devontae Smith fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Oh, the one we don't count.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So I'm out here looking like a freaking tomato. I look like a freaking tomato on my own stream.
Who?
Me.
Why you call yourself a tomato?
Dude, I am so burnt.
Oh, you talking about your skin? I thought you were talking
Oh
about.
my god.
I thought you were talking about your gameplay. I was like, huh?
Oh no, we're not playing bad.
All right, I'm finna pick off this zig route. Never mind. It still might be a zig route. All right, never mind. Zig route on the tight end. Oh, never mind. Bradbury.
Get these dudes out of here. Football time, boys. Football time.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances.
X out here dancing. I'm like, X, go up the field.
Y'all out here doing too much.
Keep it simple.
Trying to make it cute.
Why does he turn to the left to throw that away instead of just throwing?
UGA, we balling. I mean, it's early. Like, I mean, we knew Georgia was gonna have a good team this year. As a Wisconsin Badger, I gotta say it's early because we got beat yesterday. So it's early. We got a chance to come back. I'd rather take an L early in the year versus week 9 or 10. Take him so long to run that.
Fourth quarter.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts.
I had square wide open. I'm looking at you. I don't understand how Randy Gregory beats Lane Johnson every single play. I have yet to figure that out. Well, I'm dropping too far back. That's on me.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Try to shake off the interception.
We got it back.
He'll look to throw. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Told y'all this defense gonna have 4 or 5 picks today.
Eagles playbook is so-so.
Second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his
Here we go. Can we block this running back so we got time? Let's go. Lane Johnson, don't worry, I got you. I got you, Lane. I got you.
He thought it was the cut. Hey, he thought it was a cutback. It wasn't no cutback. It wasn't no zig that time, my guy.
this coming into the ball game, I would have said never.
He's sitting there looking for the zig.
Here we go. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And that is
X, I don't know.
Did it say he was under pressure?
Just accurate.
Oh, there was nobody in the backfield with him. He's by himself.
they go play action.
I turned the play action off. Thank you, Marlotta. I turned the play action off, X, and it's still what? I put you in a all right game, so it never registered that.
He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped.
Yeah, it didn't change.
It's a good punt though. Sipal's got it. No, never mind. Never mind, bud. Learn how to punt again. All right, we got 2 minutes left and 40 seconds, and we got 7 minutes to NFL kickoff.
You gotta load up. You gotta load up Madden 25.
The Broncos on
Do
the
coffin
field
corners
to
again.
start their next drive.
Yep, gotta go watch Berg videos.
Defense was able to force the punt. That's
I got beat. He threw it.
This is still a two-score
If I'm there, I can make the tackle.
points on this drive.
That's all that matters.
Relatively quick manner.
What up, Thomas?
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
I was about to go press, but it was like, nah.
2 minutes left to play in this football game.
I'm scared to press
EA Sports. So it's Bronco football.
because it's Jerry Judy. Is anybody with Jerry Judy or Sutton out of press? Okay, there we go, X. Look at X. Look at X. Now we can get in the bag. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. X-Men cover 2 man chat. Yes, yes. I've been waiting for this all.
I hate it.
The fact that
I
it
hate
works, he hates it. It lets us. It lets us be super aggressive. It lets us be aggressive underneath. It lets us be aggressive underneath, X, when you do this. Crazy what happens when you. I can press and I ain't gotta worry about. Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to get there and knock that ball down so bad. The fact that he got a pick. Now I gotta run cover 2 man all the time now.
you don't have to. It's just you don't ever run it. You gotta mix it in. Like we should at least run it twice a quarter, and we never do. That's all I ask for.
Quarter chat. Quota's coming twice a quarter.
So I'm saying we run everything else but that. I'm like, come on, give me some cover 2.
All right, let's see who's on. We can go raid real quick.
Yeah, let's raise somebody. Chat. That's last game. Get ready. Enjoy your Sunday football
Hey,
action.
Rich Black Man is on.
All right.
Oh, Lee's on. Let's go raid Lee.
Lee finna get off.
Oh,
He been streaming.
Rich Black Man it is.
Yeah, Lee been streaming before we were on.
Oh, Rich Black Man it is.
Lee finna probably watch some football too. So Lee was streaming like it's 9 o'clock this morning, playing some Apex. So I know you probably finna get ready to watch some football now.